As a man that wants to remain at the top of his game, that wants to remain a true man, there are about 16 things you shouldn't do. You should never do in your life if you want to remain at the top of the game as an alpha male. Don't ever try these things. Firstly, you should never hit a woman first. Yes. Hitting a woman, going around hitting women there, here, and there all the time, it shows how weak you are. It shows that you are an aggressor. It shows that you don't have tolerance at all. Never hit a woman first. The thing is that now, society today, there are women that hit men. Now, when a woman now hits you first, it's now up to you to defend yourself or walk away. But never be the person to initiate that violence. Never be the man. As a man, never be the first person to initiate that violence first. It shows that you are an aggressor. Secondly, you should stay sober. And by that, I mean, don't smoke, don't drink excessively, don't do drugs. All these things will make you lose control over your mind. An alpha male, a real man, stays in control of his mind all the time. In fact, intoxication is for the weak. Getting drunk all the time, messing up yourself, losing control, is for weak men. Yes, when you're drunk all the time, end up making a caricature of yourself. End up messing yourself up and disgracing yourself, in short. You should learn to stay active mentally all the time. A real man is always in control of his thoughts, his mind, his emotion at all times. Even when you're trying to use all those things to take things off your mind, it is not the best solution. It is not even a good solution at all. It will only make matters worse for you. Because when you take those things, you're no longer in control of your mind, that problem still remains. So when you're going through something and you're trying to use all this alcohol, smoking and drinking and doing drugs to take away things from your mind, it will only make you lose control of yourself. So when you're in such state, all you need to do is think of a solution, then relax your mind. Don't intoxicate yourself. You end up looking weak. Number 3, never take money from a woman. Or should I say, never rely on a woman financially. That is too low for you. In fact, it is beneath you for a man that calls himself a real man to rely on a woman financially. It is very bad. Let me tell you what this is going to do to you. In fact, it is going to make her disrespect you. It is going to make that woman feel like she owns you. It is going to make her look down on you and talk down on you all the time. That is women for you. As a man, you need to learn to take financial responsibility in your relationship, in your marriage. Because if you allow a woman to do your responsibilities for you, you will sell your birthright to her. In fact, you will become the woman in that relationship, and that woman will become the man in that relationship. That is what the relying on a woman financially means. That is just it. So don't ever rely on any woman financially. If not, you will no longer be the alpha male in that marriage, in that relationship. Be a good man, but don't ever sacrifice your self-respect and dignity as a man in order to please a woman. No. You think you're trying to win her heart by always doing everything she says, by always, doing everything possible to make her happy, doing everything, even stooping yourself so low just to make her happy. No. You're only bringing yourself low before her. In fact, you're making yourself lose the respect she is supposed to have for you. Sometimes, as a man, you stand your ground on some decisions. Yes, it shows that you're a man. In fact, if you try to do every single thing that a woman asks, you end up becoming her dog. You end up losing respect. She will no longer respect you, and she will see you as a mugu, and she will see you as a weak man. Yes, she will see you as someone that she will just use and let her dump. Be a good man, but don't ever displease yourself because of a woman. As a real man never gets broke. A real man and a true alpha male doesn't get broke. Yes, because when you're broke, you are at the mercy of others, both your fellow man and the women. Let's be honest, a broke man is not taken seriously in life, generally. So it's even worse among the women when you don't have money. You should have a source of income. You should be independent. Never depend on anyone, whether your fellow man or any woman, for your finances. As a true man, as an alpha male, you have to learn to take care of yourself. Yes, because with money, you get to take care of yourself, take care of your woman, make things move. That is a true man. A true man doesn't stay at the mercy of others. A broke man has no options. Anything that comes his way is a way. Yes, but when you have money, you have options. You can decide to take any decision of your choice. You can make things move as a man. But when you don't have money, when you're broke, and when you're poor, you'll suffer so much disrespect, so much insults, so much, people talking down on you or looking down on you. That is just the reality of life. As a man, as a real man that wants to stay at the top of his game, never ever over-invest in a woman. A lot of men have fallen victim of this, and more are still falling victim of this in our society today. You will see a man, he will invest so much just in one woman, and before you know it, the woman will begin to feel like the man is now beneath her, and she'll begin to look for someone else to match her new status. That is what is going on. Now, as a man, especially someone you're in a relationship with, you can invest in her. Invest in yourself, invest in your woman, yes, but don't over-invest. Make everything that you do for her to be minimal. Yes, it will keep her at a certain level in that relationship. It will make her respect you as well. A lot of people are falling victim of this. You will see a man, he's just in a relationship with a woman. He will train her in the university, pay her school fees from the first year to the final year. He will rent an apartment for her all through these years. He will feed her. He will provide for her, give her allowance. Some will even buy the woman a car. And after all these years, when she now finally graduates, she will now begin to look for another man that fits her status. Why? Because she has seen you as someone that is just her ATM, someone that she just uses. She collects and collects, and she just keeps collecting from you, collecting year in, year out. And before you know it, you begin to lose value right before her eyes. Like, to her, you no longer have value. She doesn't value you anymore. Especially when she's done with that particular thing that she's doing. Maybe she wanted to open a business and you just funded everything. You bought the shop, you bought everything inside the shop, you bought her a car, you gave her an apartment, you over invested in her. She'll begin to see you as someone that people can easily fool, and before you know it, you lose respect. That is what is happening in our society today. Mind the way you invest in your woman, especially one that you're not married to. And finally, for today's episode, never ever elevate your own wife over your own mother. It is very wrong. Some women actually manipulate their men to put them first, to always, put themselves above their mother. It is wrong. Learn to put things in check. Learn to create a balance in everything. Balance these things in your marriage. Your mother is the one that gave birth to you, that raised you all these years. Give her the due respect. Take care of her the way you ought to take care of her. But don't put your wife, or don't let your wife make you put her above your own mother. So that is all for today's episode. In my next episode, I am going to be talking about more things that as a man, as an alpha male, you shouldn't ever do. So thank you so much for watching my video today. Thank you so much for listening. And please, if you've not subscribed, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Also like and comment on my videos. See you in my next episode.